Hello, namaste, and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena, and today I will discuss about what is cybercrime, what are the tools used by cybercriminals. We are accessing so many devices, so many services, the data, the services, the resources, whatsoever belongs to cyber world. Okay, and if we are not having access to write it, okay, access to interrupt it, and if we are doing it knowingly or unknowingly, that's belong to cybercrime. Okay, today's session I will discuss about it. So let's start today's session. Means we are not having a right, okay, right to access or right to use, but still we are just trying to use the resources that belongs to cyber world. Okay, so that's a fraud, that's a crime. For example, if we are manipulating computer network, okay, this is just not only one accessing one server, one PC. Okay, means if we are accessing or manipulating network, then definitely this is a cybercrime. Okay, and unauthorized access, we don't have access to uh, just to read, write, or even if we are having, for example, read permission we are having, and if we are just trying to manipulate the our access right, we are just trying to accelerate our privileges and will write something, this is also a crime. Okay, or modifying data, making some changes in it, deleting it, or just not only data, in applications as well, whatsoever the applications we are using, if we are making any modification in without the permission of the concerned person, with the consent of it, that means it is a crime. Okay, whatsoever the intellectual properties, if we are stealing it, even we are, if we are using the software piracy, then it is also a cybercrime. Okay, if we are spying to an industry or accessing the material that's residing on a computer, on a server, on a network, that means it's also a crime. Okay, or even we are if we are having any malware or the virus and we are writing it and spreading it over the computers, others computer, even if we have network, we are having our own network, have set up our own lab, do it whatsoever you want to do. But if you are doing on somebody else computer, somebody else network, without the consent of that authorized person, that means this is a crime. And being in the field of cyber security, offensive is the very essential part of it, and we need to do lot many things which is offensive. Okay, and but we are doing with the white hat, we are doing with the uh, full right, full permissions to do all these things, because we are trying to the organization to understand the vulnerabilities, loopholes exist in their security system, so that they can patch up all those loopholes, they can close all the gaps, which will give advantage to protect their assets, their properties, their data, their server, their network, their infrastructure from the cyber attacks. Okay, but without consent, it's a crime. And if we are digitally distributing any things that's related to child pornography, then definitely it's also a crime. These are just a small list of the cyber crimes which I was thinking I must share with you, so that you will be able to understand if I'm just doing this thing, whether that's a crime or not. Yes, it's crime. Okay, and you need to be think about it, if I'm doing an illegal thing or it's illegal. Clear. So, there are many kind of cyber criminals, whether that's the mule, the professional, the hacktivist, the national sponsors, the gateway, the insider, can be anywhere the cyber criminals. Clear. And they are using multiple tools, they are using the specific operating systems which are used for the offensive security, but they are using for their own purpose. Kali Linux full of the tools for performing so many kind of hackings, clear, and off crack for just cracking the hash algorithm, or just ncache safe back data dummers. These are the softwares just to collecting the data from the hard disk, or some kind of a uh, uh, forensic understanding about the devices, about the data. So all these kind of tools can be used by the cyber criminals. These are just small list, these are the few of them. There are thousands of the different kind of tools hacker or the cyber criminals can use to perform their task, clear. And they can do by hacking, denial of service attacks, software piracy, phishing, spoofing, um, um, just disturbing the network, jamming the wireless, okay, with the help of the reconnaissance, with the social engineering they can do. There are multi kind of attacks they can perform, and they are just committing cyber crimes, okay. Even even they are damaging to the uh, uh, different organizations. The government are just they are the most wanted cyber criminals, and huge amount of we can say penalty on their head, and if somebody will catch them, then they will get that money. So there are number of cyber crimes, and definitely you need to be sure enough whatsoever the activity you are doing that's related to hacking, is that is a crime or not. Think twice, okay. Whatsoever you want to do it in your test environment or with the help of the consent of the authorized person. Otherwise, stay uh, just keep yourself in a environment where you can perform your task, you can test your hacking skills, or the offensive skills in a test environment, clear. And follow me on the cybersecurity prism and get the notification for the next interesting and informative session. Also share that session with your friends and group members so that they will be able to understand what is cybercrime. um, Unknowingly might be they are doing something that can be a crime, okay. And in the next session I will discuss about what is IBM security framework. Namaste, see you in the next session.